forex on fire, spread so tight the stakes get higher. Institutional flow, he's the supplier. Positions held till charts retire. Data feeds, lose he reads. Fibonacci master seeds. Supply demand is mine exceeds. Trades ignite like lightning speed. Stop loss tight, take profit wide. Least precision, unmatched drive. Liquidity pools, banks coincide. Retail's blind, leads the guy.
Afternoon. How are we all doing? Sorry I'm late. I haven't got the chat open either. Hang on. I'm miles away. I was just trying to update something on the website. Shush. For the members this morning. We did a stream and I was putting an EA up. But so this EA that we did this morning, this session that we did this morning, just for the members that are in here. Hello everybody, by the way. Up there. I built the EA. I'm just putting the PDF file up, which is the documentation for the EA. I'm going to upload the EA there as well so that you can download it. But I was right in the middle of it and then I suddenly went, it's 33 minutes past. So sorry about that. Right. No range breaks this morning on the DAX. There was nothing going on this morning at all. So the opening range was in here somewhere, but it just didn't go anywhere today. So none of the ranges were big enough to trade the DAX this morning. So we'll see how we get on this afternoon. First bar range is small in the NASDAQ. Dow isn't moving. Why is the Dow not moving? Why is the Dow not moving? It looks like the Dow Jones is broken. Something's wrong with the Dow. It's not working, is it? Last candle was 440. Must be data feed issues somewhere. Oh yes, we had that data feed issue. NASDAQ has come back to life. So it looks like the Dow hasn't come back to life. Okay, anyway. So one buy range is too small on the NASDAQ. There won't be any trades on the Dow this afternoon. We'll see where we go. Afternoon, Marco, Mumo, it's time. Joe, Pleiades, David, how we doing? Happy Friday. So just to quickly look at the news today. We had the CPI yesterday. Hope everybody's not got hangovers after Thanksgiving yesterday. CPI came out as previous for Bank of Japan, so it looks like they're going to have to raise those interest rates up to 0.75. Today, no news. We've had the Canadian GDP, which came out on forecast, and we've got the CPI for Germany, which was negative. So definitely not going to be doing anything with those interest rates in the European Union by those things. But that's it. There's no other news today, so all dead. Other than that, not a massive amount of news at all, really. There's the CMA Globex futures and problems they had. So I'm not quite sure. I thought they were going to open 7 o'clock, which is 9. So why is the Dow not open then? Something's gone wrong, isn't it? Somewhere. But anyway, yeah, so no other news really at all to report. It's all a bit quiet at the minute. Looking at the FX markets today, ADRs, the only ADRs we've had are Canadian based. There goes silver. And silver, literally now. Yeah, silver ADR. Well, that's a big move, isn't it? Gold must be moving as well. So Euro CAD ADR to the downside. So strong Canadian dollar off the back of the news today. So that's had a nice move to the downside. Reversal alert on that one. You haven't had one yet. So this is the first reversal alert of the day on the 5-minute. So there's an opportunity Euro CAD for longs there. Pound CAD is in the same boat when the chart updates. We just hit ADR on that one. So not quite as good There's your reversal, really tight on that. So pound CAD, there's an opportunity for longs on that one as well. And US dollar CAD, same thing. Nice tight reversal. So really strong Canadian move today off the back of those numbers. But as I say, the numbers were pretty uninteresting. GDP came out at 0.2, which is exactly forecast. It is massively bullish, obviously. So we were negative 0.3. GDP is 0.2. So it's gone from negative to positive. So that is really good for the Canadian dollar. So obviously massive movements on the Canadian dollar. So there's potential reversal alerts on these though. Obviously what goes down must pop back up again before it starts its next leg. Massively extended below the 20 level on the RSI on the 5 minute. 15 is extended below the 20 as well. Your hourly is also getting down there. So very, very, very big, strong sell-off there. So all of these good opportunities for longs. I had this morning, my charts didn't want to update. So yeah, there we go. So big push potentially there. 10-minute range, too tight. Really? Again? Yeah, it is. Really tight range. So your ADRs are going to be a little bit off at the moment because obviously we had this non-day yesterday and that's obviously going to skew your figures ever so slightly, but we are looking at 10 days worth of average daily range. So just not really enough room at the moment. So today's movement potentially could be quite big. So it's whether or not we do the gap fill, which it looks like it's heading for. But obviously we've got a day's worth of orders, stock orders backed up. So it's likely that we're going to get a fairly decent move today because obviously they'll be dumping a load of 2 days worth of orders into the market in one go. So volume will be high today. Whether or not that picks a direction or not, we'll have to wait and see. They're not going to be trading the Dow, that's for sure. Has anybody else got problems with the Dow? Is the Dow shut still? Wasn't aware of any. What's the S&P doing? Yeah, the S&P's not moving either. Don't know if this is a CME technical issue or whether it's just shut. Although the markets are open, so I don't know why it would be shut. Who knows? Afternoon, Themba. But yeah, not moving. So can't trade it if it ain't moving. So that will hopefully be enough range to get a trade on the NASDAQ. That's really tight, 900. Might get one on that. We'll give it 3 minutes. So those are your ADR reversals at the moment. Silver and gold are obviously on the move as well. Gold's got plenty of room to ADR, but silver's really a light at the moment. So that's moving nicely. Potential reversal opportunity there. So look for a pullback. It's already starting at ADR by the looks of things at the minute. Your RSIs today, Euro CAD is your only extension on the 4 hour. That is also extended on the hourly. So there's a good opportunity for H1M5 mean reversion there. So that's down below the 20 level now. So I'll be getting in long on that today. If I'm not already in it, I think I probably am. So yeah, be getting in long on that one. It's coming down to some nice levels there. Look, you've got double weeklies. So yeah, this is a lovely area where we've been buying up. And I think it's a fairly decent long-term range, yeah. So that's your monthly low, 3-week low, 2-week low there. 1 week low. So this whole area here is the bottom of the range. And this area up here is the top of the range. So assume until otherwise we are going to do what we are doing right now, which is look for a nice little long opportunity back up into those highs. There's absolutely no reason for euro strength. That German CPI number today was down, which means you would normally want to reduce your interest rates. They're at 2.25. They're not going to reduce the interest rates for the Eurozone any further. So obviously Germany makes up a big part of that CPI for the entire Eurozone. But no reason for them to change it. So good looking potential long there. There's no strength or weakness there. So it's whether or not this Canadian move on the GDP continues. If it does, you may be looking to 175 ADR today before he hits resistance or support rather. But they're buying this last move up over and over and over again. So just assume they're going to repeat what they're doing until they don't repeat what they're doing. When they don't repeat what they're doing, if it carries down, you're coming down into this propulsion gap and that monthly low. So you'll be pushing all the way back down there, and then you'll bounce out of that. Yeah. So just wait and see whether or not we get the bounce down here. But you could take a reversal right now on it because it's at 150. Sorry, 125. But your reversal's up there anyway. So I shall be getting in that one. But nothing much else to look at today. You've got US dollar CAD. That's extended on the hourly. That Euro CAD as well is a 4-hour RSI extension down below the 70 level. 75, sorry. Actually, that's below 20 now. That's about to update to below 20. So that will be there on the next 4-hour candle close. So this is looking like a really good long opportunity. But that's the only thing there today. Nothing much else to look at unless you're interested in ADRs. Right. That is exactly 15% of ADR look. So stop losses are at the exact extremes. So that 10-minute range there's your 5-minute open, 10-minute high, 10-minute, 15-minute low are exactly 15% of ADR. So we'll be taking a break on the NASDAQ today. Gold has also formed a decent range we can trade as well. So all good. TD365 US 30 is working, is it? Yeah, so this must be a robo forex issue. Maybe. But yeah, we haven't got S&P 500 and we haven't got Dow. But we have got NASDAQ, which is weird. They all run on the Globex exchange, so I don't know why you'd have two and not the other one. Just seems a little weird. This is an ECN account, so don't know. Weird. We have had issues with gold and oil also. Oh, right. There's obviously something going on at the exchange, isn't there? It's Thanksgiving, isn't it? Half the people have turned up this morning. Let's turn Globex back on, really drunk. Yeah, and someone's gone, okay. Oh, hit delete. Never mind. Millions wiped off the stock market by a fat finger. It's happened before. There was one instance a while ago when which is why we have the fail-safes now on the CME, on the exchanges. There was an algorithm got coded to trade from one of the institutions, and that algorithm basically went mad and started buying up everything. And I think it was the NASDAQ shot up by something like 15% or something stupid within an hour. The algorithm just went nuts and bought every sell order. Let's just take the lot, take all the stock. So they had to put the safeguards in place now to stop things going wrong. But it does go wrong. It's run by computers. And garbage in, garbage out at the end of the day. Short on gold. So gold target to our downside is within today's range. So we'll see if we get a breakdown. Silver is at ADR to the upside today. So there is potential if silver starts a pullback, it will bring gold back down with it. But that's where I'd be watching for potential bounce point plays today. But we'll see. So that's your low of day. And obviously yesterday's lows down there. So there is room to the downside. We're going to need some strength from the US dollars though. No trade on the NASDAQ yet. We're still inside range. So looking at targets on the NASDAQ today, there's a lot of volume coming in, but not a lot of direction. Obviously, we're up at highs again. We're not at all-time highs, I don't think, on the NASDAQ. So we got plenty of room to breathe, basically, to the upside, back into the weekly highs. We've got this resistance potentially on this propulsion gap. Downside-wise, You've got loads of room as well. So this could go either way today. If it decides to take off, just go with the momentum. But it could go either way. No real reason for it to do anything at the minute, though. It's just sitting there, doing absolutely nothing. So just an update on the YouTube streams. So next week, things are changing with streams. So what we're going to be doing next week, I haven't updated it properly yet, but so there's no Monday morning streams anymore on YouTube. Those are now members only, starting at 8 o'clock. We're going to go through to about 9:30. We're going to cover the news. We're going to cover what's coming up for the week. We're going to look at the position trading accounts. We're going to look at trading ORB on the DAX, and just members' questions from the Q&As and stuff for all the lessons. So that's going to be Monday morning stream now. I need to delete that stream because that will not be there anymore. Friday, same thing. So this stream that we're watching now is going to be members only. So on Fridays, we're going to do a 2:30 members stream. So there's going to be 2 members streams a week now. And then I will dot in any YouTube streams around that. So I'm going to cut down the number of YouTube streams that I do and focus purely on members. So the members pay membership, so they get the streams, basically, is the way it's going to work. So yeah, I will be doing a lot less streams on YouTube. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with my schedule yet for YouTube. I will do at least one a week, but I might slot in maybe a Wednesday stream, or I might do a Monday afternoon stream. But I'm going to cut back the number of streams and just focus on the members groups, basically, moving forward. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but I don't know what exactly days I'm going to do yet. So if you keep your eyes peeled on the live calendar, basically on the site, from the Market Structure Trader website as well, there is a live rooms which takes you through to this page, which basically is the calendar. So if you want to watch what's going on there, I'll update this probably when I finish this stream today. I'll update what we're going to do. I'll have a think about whether I'm going to do 1 or 2 YouTubes a week. What I might do is do maybe a Monday afternoon and then a Friday morning stream. And then obviously I'm keeping streaming just Mondays and Fridays, which leaves the week free for all the other educational stuff and coding, development, all the usual, everything else I do, trading obviously, but all the development work basically means I can get a nice run at it for 3 days solid. No movement on the Nasdaq today. Dead. Gold's not really going anywhere either at the minute. I was expecting a lot more movement than this today. We usually have a big day after a holiday, but it seems like maybe half the banks have not bothered to turn up today. I guess that's probably a thing, isn't it? If you're going to have Thanksgiving off on a Thursday, does everybody take Friday off as well? Someone's got to place those orders, though. There'll be a lot of them in there. How will you grow your membership if you don't stream? Don't know. I'm not bothered about it. Don't forget, unlike 99.9% of people that do this, I don't do it to make money out of this. I do it because I like it. I'm not bothered about growing my membership. Growing my membership just causes me headaches. The more people I have, the more questions I have, the less stuff I can do. So, yeah, I'm not... the YouTube streams, yeah, I don't know how many we've got, 25, right? So there's 25 people in here. I get maybe 50 or 60 at a time. I've got that many members. Yeah, I don't... it's not about making memberships. I don't do it for membership. So, if I'd wanted to make money out of selling all this stuff, I would make money out of selling this stuff, and I would be streaming every day. But I don't know if that really makes any difference. Nobody watches the streams, do they? This is the thing. There's people out there that get thousands and thousands of people in their streams. I'm not one of them because I'm not selling Lamborghinis. Nobody's interested. Nobody's interested in just making consistent money. They're interested in making Lamborghini money within 24 hours. That's it. If it doesn't make $1 million, I'm not interested. That is the trading ethos, isn't it? I could start putting some adverts out there. I could make some EAs that double your account in a week. They'll blow your account at some point, but I can make them that double your account. I can double an account in a week, no problem at all. Be high risk, high return. I can pass proper valuations in 24 hours. It's not a problem, but I will blow a load of evaluations along the way. So I can pick the video of me passing it, put it up and go, hey, I can do all of this. Pay me $299 and I'll show you how. I don't want to be one of those. I've got a life. I do not want to be Greg Secker. Put it that way. But yeah, so I mean, streaming's not, streaming basically, I love doing it. It's great, but I'd rather do it for people that want to learn. The problem is, and this is an age-old problem in trading, the more free content I give, the more knobs I get, basically, idiots. I did an advertising campaign. Don't take this the wrong way if you are South African, but I did an advertising campaign to South Africa and I got thousands and thousands of people land on my website. Do you know what I had? Hundreds of emails from people that didn't want to purchase anything, just wanted to learn as much as they could for free. That isn't advantageous for me, and I'm not interested in basically putting myself out there for no money whatsoever. So if people want to learn, we've got a group which costs £50 a month. Compare that to the $2,000 to $3,000 courses out there. I think it's a bit of a bargain. But what I don't want, got 35 hours worth of content here, which is gold. What I don't want is 1,000 people watching it, because if there's 1,000 people watching this, I won't have time to stream because I'll have 1,000 people asking me questions. So then I'll have to start putting myself out there at $500 an hour or something to one-to-one coach. And I don't want to do that either because it's no fun. I'm doing this because I like it. I'm not doing it to make money. I make money. I just don't want to, I don't want to grow that much. It's just not my thing. Disappointing news. I've watched since you streamed almost daily. When you stopped showing your live account, I noticed the viewers dropped. They dropped from 60 odd to about 30 or 40. So, I think you think, I know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're thinking, actually. No, I don't know what you're thinking. Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing it for that. So, hey, you can go elsewhere. It's not a problem, is it? At the end of the day, if you want to learn from me, learn from me. If you don't want to learn from me, don't learn from me. But I'm not going to do it for free. Yeah, that's where I'm coming from with it, basically, which is what everybody else does. The guys out there that stream for free are all affiliates for someone. They're all promoting their prop firms. They're promoting their brokerages. They're promoting something. Yeah, I basically trade and I make EAs that I trade with and I show what I do. I sit here every day doing this. Nothing's changed. I've been doing this for 5 years. Loads of content up there, but nothing's changed, is it? I've been doing the same thing for 5 years. So stop showing my P&L. Who gives a shit? It's my P&L. It's not yours. Get your own. I'm not showing my P&L because I just don't want to show my P&L. It's not because it's not doing well. It's just don't need to. Members are going to see it because that's what they're paying for. So it's all about giving content, giving value where the people that want to do this are. If you look at, if I draw the average people that I get in my room, so in my Discord group, my Telegram channel, and my products that I've got, my indicators and things, yeah? That portion there are people with money. They have 5 to 10K plus accounts to spend and trade with, and they want to do it, earn a second income from it, or go full time and try and make a living out of it. This bit here is full of people that ask me, right, on a $29 or $39 indicator, they ask me if I do discounts. They can't even afford the indicator. How are you going to trade? This is what I'm doing. I'm getting rid of this. Yeah. And if there's 25 people there, that's where I'm going to work, because this is the people I want to work with. This is what I want to do. I want to help people become profitable traders. I don't want to be dealing with all this stuff, the hundreds of Telegram messages I get every month of people asking inane questions. And what I do is I send them over here and go, if you want to learn all the basics of trading, everything you need to learn to be a successful, profitable trader is here. Yeah. There's 14 hours of content here in 19 lessons. It's £49. Oh, I didn't want to pay. Off you go. Not interested. You haven't got any money. You can't trade. Go and work at McDonald's. It's all about optics. Newbies need to see your trading, your own products. I don't know where you're coming from with this. What do you think this thing you're looking at on the screen is here? This opening range breakout EA that I built and have been trading for 20 years. How else do you want me to show this information? It's here. I do it every day. I come in here and this breaks out and I go long, I go short and I take the profit. I don't know what more you want. I can't win. And this is the problem, isn't it? You're in a free stream. You're not in a paid stream. And this is the problem. You're part of the problem. I can't win. I'm never going to get it. When I show my P&L, right, it's not big enough. People will say, oh, you're only making 10 or 15% a month. It's not big enough. When I don't show my P&L, you're hiding something. I can't be asked. I really can't be bothered to fight and argue. I just do what I do and I love doing it. It's brilliant. I love streaming. I love trading. But I don't want all the hassle that goes with people. So the payers will get the content and the people that don't pay. There's loads of it out there, right? Just go over here, go on YouTube, right, and go trading education. Yeah, it's billion Lambo hunters here that will give you, look, all these people, look, she's got loads of monitors. She'll basically teach you how to trade. They will teach you how to trade ICT concepts. That's not ICT. Why are you talking about break of structure and then you put in other people up? Anyway, this guy will teach you about candlesticks. That's the 9 EMA trading strategy. That's really, really good. We disproved it this morning again. Just copy this guy. Life-changing. Yeah. Absolutely change your life. Look at it. Got tons and tons and tons of free content on there. Go there. Good luck. Short on gold. There's a trade gone short on gold. This strategy is called the opening range breakout strategy. I have an expert advisor you can purchase for this. I've been trading this for 5 years live on stream. And basically when this goes down and hits the purple line, it takes profit. If it goes up, it gets stopped out. Got a long-term edge. Sorry, a sarcastic Friday, isn't it? I'm saying don't do less. I buy your products, but that's because I watched you every day to gain confidence. Yeah, well, you can still do that. You can still do that. Just watch the streams. You don't need to watch it every day, do you? This is the bit that I don't get, right? If you want to know whether this works or not, download the EA, put it in the strategy tester, press the start button and watch the equity curve. If the equity curve goes down, it doesn't work. If the equity curve goes up, it works. What you're doing is you're watching a back test in slow motion, right? On my YouTube channel, what I've got in essence is a very, very slow back test. So if you go onto my live streams, yeah, which go back literally years, what you're looking at, if you click on each of these every day, is a really slow back test. It takes an awful long time for this to move down to here. It probably won't get there by the end of the stream. How does this give confidence? Yeah. The reason, and we covered this again this morning as well, but not this morning, I think it was Wednesday, the system hopping thing. People system hop because they get a strategy which basically doesn't fit the market conditions. So this thing has a losing run. Yeah, it's lost for the last few days. We haven't had profit for 2 days now. And it's not because there's anything wrong with the strategy. It's because the market conditions are not breaking out. Yeah, it's a breakout strategy which doesn't work when the market is in an accumulation stage. Yeah, in the same way as a trend strategy will not work in an accumulation stage. A mean reversion strategy will work in an accumulation phase. Yeah, so the position trader EA has banked over 18% this month. Yeah. H1M5, mean reversion, full automatic, 18% profit. Go and back test it if you want to. Yeah, why? Because the market's been in mean reversion. Yeah. So what I do is I can stream, and when the market's in mean reversion and we're trading the ORB strategy, it will just lose and lose and lose and lose and lose. What that generates for me is a load of messages saying this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work. When people go here and watch this and understand this, yeah, they will understand how edges work. And then I don't get any questions. So the members group, they take the hits. They go, yeah, it's not working today. Market conditions wrong, because they understand it. Yeah. This is the problem. This causes lots of people to ask me lots of questions because they don't understand what they're doing. They won't put the time in. If you can't be bothered to put in, right, 30 to 50 hours worth of education into what you want to do, you shouldn't be doing it. Yeah. This has taken me 2 decades to crack. I mean, actually, I cracked it a lot quicker than that, but it take at least 5 years for most people to become consistently profitable. More like 10 for most people, but some people do it in 3 to 5. Yeah. But those people that do it in 3 to 5, you watch them put in 2 to 3 hours of work every day to crack it. This isn't what YouTube does. What YouTube streaming does is showcase something that people then pick up and expect to make millions out of, which causes problems for people like me. Because when I give an answer to someone that says the reason it's not working is because of the market regime at the moment. What's market regime? And then all of a sudden, that's 3 hours of my life gone. If you're paying for 3 hours of my life, fine. Otherwise, don't really want to do it. That's where I'm coming from. I'm being honest. If you were to run a YouTube channel, you'd see what you get behind the scenes. Could you spend some time showing your strat software? What's my strat software? I've already done videos on it. If you'd have been in the streams, you'd know that. I can show you the strat software. It's this terminal. Yeah. So it's basically all this is a dashboard for the strat. If you don't know what the strat is, go and learn about the strat. Again, it's not my strategy, but everything you need to know about it is on the product page. So go and have a look. I think this is turned off at the minute. Set up for the right. Let's do. There's no signals. There's absolutely no signals at the minute. They're all 2 up, 2 downs. There's no setups. But basically, this is the strat. So if you know what the strat is, you know what this is. If you don't know what the strat is, go and learn the strat. There's a document on the website, I think, about the strat. But again, you know, I can't spend to teach you this. Yeah, download the guide, read it. It gives you all the information about what the strat is. I don't want to spend an entire YouTube stream going through this for one person. Do you see what I mean? This is the problem. You are creating the whole stream right now, consuming it, whereas we should be trading this, which is not moving. But anyway. But yeah, it's all up there. Yeah. If you can't figure out what to do with this dashboard with all of that information there, it's not for you. It's a specialist product. Right, this isn't even moving, is it, today? So just literally got short on gold. If this gets here, and I see any signs of bounce plays, I'm just going to break even on the stop. That's dead as a door now. So I don't think I'm even going to bother today. It's not moving, is it? I was expecting more volume than that today, but it's just not there. It's just not there. So yeah, no trades on NASDAQ. Dow's dead. S&P's dead. So the only opportunity today is gold. So I'll be taking that short. Well, I'm short. We've just retested Globex highs, basically, which is where we've got this bounce. So if we break down through here, that is your next resistance. So that propulsion gap there is what we're going to test. See if we've got more buyers in the market. So those highs are where we are headed. So in fact, do you know what? I'm going to take a partial if we get there. I'm just going to take a partial off there and then protect the stop. That's today's plan. There's nothing else we can do today. There's no volume, is there? There's nobody here either. So it's like, I think everyone's asleep. Afternoon, Chris. Very low liquidity today. It's the USA version of a bank holiday. Well, I thought that was yesterday. Thanksgiving was meant to be the bank holiday, wasn't it? Friday, I thought, was back open, but apparently not. There's no, it's not an official bank holiday, is it? But I guess it is a bank holiday. They're just not turning up for work, are they? So nothing we can do today. Gold's going to hit target, so we'll get some money out of gold. But that's it. Rest of it's a load of rubbish. Right, I'm going to leave it there. So I'll be back next week at some point. I don't know when yet. I will reschedule the streams. Markets close at 1 p.m. today. Oh, do they? Oh, right. Oh, okay. That explains it then. So we've only got half day trading. So, but the market hasn't even opened. Look, something very wrong with the feeds for Robo Forex today. So nothing much happening today. In fact, I'm just going to reduce the risk down on that gold, and I'm going to take that long off. So either that short works or it doesn't with a small loss, and that's it, done. So next week I'll be back at some point. I don't know when. The member streams are going to be taking over the main Monday morning and Friday afternoon ones. So I'll run some others, and then, we'll see where we go from there. But it'll be at least one YouTube stream a week. I might do two. So I think what I'll probably do is maybe do just Mondays and Fridays streaming. So we do a Monday afternoon and then a Friday morning, which would make sense. And then the rest of it, obviously, will just be for members. And then any additional streams put in there will be the member streams as well. So for anybody that's in the academy. So, all right. So have a good weekend. I read about the strategy, but I did not understand how it triggers an entry. You don't understand. If you don't understand it, don't trade it, basically. CME blames Cyrus 1 cooling failure for outage. Okay. Yeah, I know there's been loads of problems. A load of people have been, especially in prop, have been blowing up about it because obviously my account got blown up, so I've got to spend another $98, that sort of thing. So I just imagine the prop firms are running around like headless chickens at the moment because they've had a lot of problems. But yeah, CFD data issues, halt. Check the news. Oh, is there? There you go. S&P. Oh, there you go. CME. All CME group markets are open and trading. S&P 500 futures are still halted. FX will remain halted. Someone is going to be in big trouble. So they flipped the switch, haven't they? And someone forgot to pay the bill. Anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, today's not moving. There's no volume. So I'll be back next week. I will post up in the Telegram and Discord groups when the streams are happening. But I'm thinking at the moment probably Monday afternoons, Friday mornings. That would make the logical thing to do. And then we'll just do the same stuff. So it's trading the open, every day. And then we go from there. All right. So have good weekends. Anybody needs anything, I'll be Discord or Telegram. And yeah, have a good one. And I'll see you guys next week.
Click, clack, charts attack, candlesticks, they spark the track. Lead move silent, market crack, profit stack, no turning back. Opening range, that's the game. Breakout hits, never the same. Algorithms play, but he rewires the frame. Banks whisper his name. Flipping forex, indices flex, numbers dance. What's coming next? Green lights flash, P&L stretch. Risk managed, he never sweats. West fact buzzing, traders peep. Lessons deep, no time to sleep. Market's a beast, Lee's got the leash. Feast at the feast, his game's elite. Market structures is domain. Leads the king, they know his name. Breakout sharp, he fuels the flame. Trading charts is not a game. Pip by pip, he stacking high. Mean reversion, banks comply. Leads the reason markets run. Leads the reason markets run. Candles lit, wicks on fire, spread so tight the stakes get higher. Institutional flow, he's the supplier. Positions held till charts retire. Data feeds, news he reads. Fibonacci maps the seeds. Supply demand his mind exceeds. Trades ignite like lightning speed. Stop loss tight, take profit wide. Least precision, unmatched drive. Liquidity pools, banks coincide. Retail's blind, leads the guide. Charts unfold, the stories told. Entry bold, accounts in gold. Trade by trade, the wins are sold. Market alchemy, legends mode. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lead the reason markets run. Lead the reason markets run. Lead the reason markets run.
Lee wakes at dawn to a glowing screen. Charts and candles, the digital sheen. Open in range, his weapon so keen. He's the structured trader, a market machine.